Okay, the very last concept in this chapter is non-linear graphs. Everything we've done so far, they all worked out to be straight lines. In this lesson, we're going to look at what happens if it's not a straight line. We're going to do 3 steps for each of these to work out what it looks like. The first thing is, we're going to create a table of values. Second, we're going to plot the points that we've calculated. And third, we're going to join them with a smooth curve. Yes, Abby? Yes, so we have different things in our rules. Olivia?
Oh my god.
Boys, stop wasting my time. Okay, so the first thing we're going to look at is something called quadratics. Now, quadratics are equations that have an x squared as their highest power in them. So we're going to look at the easiest quadratic of all, which is y equals x squared. Now, because we have no idea what this is going to look like yet, we're going to create quite a large table of values to work out what's going on. So in my table of values, okay, I know we've done all these things with different letters. We're back to just x's and y's now. We're going to put in -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, and 3. So we're going to find quite a few values. Now, if I put that in the rule, what is -3 squared? So I'm putting -3 into my rule. This is my rule.
-9.
Really?
+9.
Positive 9. Matthew, why is it positive 9?
Because no idea.
-3.
Negative makes it positive.
A negative times a negative makes it positive. So that is positive 9. You need to write this down, Nick. Okay? Now, when I put -2 in, shh.
I'm not going to say that.
Bryce,
Don't not be rude.
both of you.
Stop whining.
-2 squared, what's that? Bryce? -2 squared. 4, well done. What's -1 squared?
1.
Positive 1.
+1.
What's 0 squared?
0.
Demonate, writing it down.
Positive 0.
1 squared?
-1.
Positive 1. 2 squared?
-4. 4.
3 squared?
9. 6, 9.
Okay, we are going to now plot those on a table of values. To do that, it's a lot easier if you have a grid. So we're going to, hang on, just bring up a grid here to make it a bit prettier. Let's see if we can bring up a grid, that'll be easier to draw on. Now you guys have got grid paper, so it's going to be a bit easier
Yeah, I
for you.
totally have big
You're supposed to have grid paper.
Mine's not English, look. It says the word math in the front of it.
Okay, this is my grid paper. We're going to draw the plot. And now you've got the table of values in your book. What was the value at -3?
+9.
9. So if I go back 3, I need to go up 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So here's my dot here. Okay? What was it at -2?
+4.
Positive 4. So I go up, back 2, up 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, got issues with my lining up with the dots very nicely there. That's not very helpful. Calibrate it,
Yes,
please.
about calibrating like every lesson.
Bing. It's happened to all.
Bing. Bing.
That's okay.
Seriously.
And
the video.
what was it at -1?
2.
1. And what was it at 0?
0.
Okay, so it seems to make this nice down pattern here.
Then it makes
But then what happens?
becomes a B.
At 1,
It goes up.
it goes back up.
Makes
At
a B.
2, it goes up to 4. And at 3, it goes up to 9. So remember, I have to, Olivia, concentrate. I have to join it with a smooth curve. Okay, so I can't just go down, up. And that doesn't quite work anyway, because it's going down a lot over that one, then a little bit less, then a little bit less. It's really important that when you join them up, you join them up smoothly. Okay? And there is my quadratic equation, no rulers for joining these up. It needs to be a smooth curve. So you do not use a ruler. Now this particular curve has a special name. This shape that is formed whenever the equation has an x squared is actually called a parabola. Parabolas are a really important shape. Science uses a lot of parabolas. Any satellite dish, any torch that's reflecting, the shape of that is the shape of a parabola. So parabola is an extremely useful shape, and we now know how to create them. We need to create them using equations with x squared terms in them. You are going to create your own parabola now, and you're going to try and beat me in creating it. You are going to create a parabola using the rule y equals x squared minus 2. Okay, you're going to do a table of values just like I did from minus 2 to 2, and you're going to plot it for me. Go. Okay, plot it for me. Bryce.
Minus 2 to 2. Miss, I'll put it on the screen.
Oh, sorry, minus 3 to 3.
I'll put it on the screen.
Wait, what's the number?
She did the plot.
This is the equation.
Oh, we do graphing it or like
Yep.
tables?
You're doing the table and the graph faster than me.
Oh, that's possible.
Okay, from minus 3 to 3. I'm taking my time, you're doing it faster than me. Callum, you should have already done half the table of values by now. No, faster than me. You're putting them in. Minus 3 to 3. You're writing it in.
Wait, what am I doing?
Minus 3 to 3. Table of values.
Yeah.
Or you just X on the, oh, I did the wrong way.
How do you do these two? Oh, see now it makes it much better because you brought that in.
You were supposed to do it before I told you how to do it.
Oh, sorry, miss.
Okay, see if you can do the Y values
Oh,
before.
I did it wrong. 4.
Smash and you miss.
I put 1 to 5.
Smash and you miss.
You know it.
It is. Very good.
It is. It's doing its best.
No, I feel
I can't feel my air conditioning.
Matthew, in chair now. Okay, so has anyone can tell me the first value there?
Negative
7.
Negative 11.
14.
7.
Dylan, you're wrong.
23.
7.
7.
1.
But I love
If you had 7, that's good.
Yeah, I got 7. He was 10.
Yes, it isn't.
I put in the
Negative 3 squared is 9.
3 squared.
9 minus 2 is 7.
No, minus 2.
If you put in your calculator, then you probably got it wrong because your calculator can't do negative 3 squared unless you tell it that the negative 3 is in brackets.
Calculator's not like Siri.
You have to be smarter than your calculator.
That'd be sick.
You have to be smarter than your
Yo.
calculator.
X squared
Okay.
minus 2.
I'm a smart man.
Alright, work out the next one.
7.
7.
Wait, this one.
I think I drew a table.
7 to negative.
You want to do a graph now?
You should have. Once you've done that, graph it.
I think I got it.
How are we going?
Yeah, miss, like this one down. Count like knuckles.
What was the next value?
That's at 7.
Charlie?
6.
No, because you have to put the brackets around the minus 3.
Yeah, that's 2.
It's 2.
It's
2.
2.
7.
I told you, miss.
Then isn't it?
And then we do this?
What's the next one?
Do we do the
Negative 1.
parabol?
Negative 3.
Do we do the parabol?
Yes, I want you to draw it. I need you to put parabola. Parabola, not parabola.
Parabola.
Literally.
Negative 2.
Oh, bang.
Oh, miss, you spoiled